What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for tapping in for another installment. If we're here just for reference, we are not financial advisors. We just want to be able to share some insight based on our experience when it comes to developing business in today's day and age. Here are some key points on what you want to look out for and how you can basically keep up with today's times as it pertains to inflation, cost of living. Because honestly, if all we have are active income sources of revenue, we can only trade so much time in a day. So people are definitely looking for ways where they can supplement, income, but also have more time available as well. Because as you all know, like a lot of things are moving online at a faster pace, and there's actually a lot of ways to make money online. So if you are going the online business route, if you are looking for any guidance or assistance in that regard, click the link there down below, fill out our activation questionnaire, and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours, kind of walk you through a onboarding process on, how to properly create a ongoing model of duplication. All right, but without further ado, we're going to talk about a few ideas of what you should look for when it comes to starting a business. So what we have right here is basically another rendition of, I would say the ideal points of a business that was really broken down by the Dow theory letters, but it's been explained so many times, so many ways. But when you have it broken down in that fashion, these are things you definitely want to pay attention to. Okay. Ideally, you definitely want a business model that can sell to the world, whether it's information or a product that has that has an inelastic demand. It like durable goods, things that people are going to use no matter what. Okay, and then being able to access global markets, that definitely widens your network and actually your opportunity to create some strong, stable income, because we can't just depend on our neighborhood, our community, even cities or states. But if you can tap into global markets, that's going to increase your chance of profit, because something that you have available is going to be valuable for somebody across this world. But business will always have a product that has a inelastic demand, meaning that the product or that people desire or need will always be there regardless of the cost. That's very powerful right there. So if you have things that people are going to use no matter what, if your product or your service can provide a continual need, then you're going to be in business for a long period of time. And then like if you have a product that that's probably patent, or it cannot be copied or duplicated, that's going to be ideal as well. Something that's unique. For most cases, some companies do have money back guarantees that separate them from the entire marketplace, or they do have, products or services that are certified quality assured in all 50 states, which is really, expensive to do. Manufacturers that are able to do that, those are probably the companies that you want to partner with, so you can be able to create profit in every single state and outside of the US. Okay. And as you're seeing right here, we're talking about low labor requirement, low overhead, and then no really major upfront investment. There are people that are creating, strong income figures by just being the point of sale. Like where they're not the manufacturer, they're just the connector from the consumer to the manufacturer. And because they created that business for the company, they're being compensated, whether through equity on the product or even the retail profit, in some cases even both. That right there is ideal for that online business individual, because honestly they're not taking on any overhead. They're still providing a service and a product to the consumer, and the consumer has access to the manufacturer, and because of that you're compensated. Again, like, having a business that can be portable, where you can do it online, on your phone, on your laptop, whatever the case may be. You're not location dependent. Like you don't have to be at an office. You don't have to be at a storefront. You can take your business across the world and still grow, still provide, still produce, and still profit. That's ideal right there. Then when your business is doing all that, you're gonna be able to just have more free time. Okay. And then the last point, the ideal business is one where your income is not limited by your personal output. Like you should be able to sell to 10,000 customers as easily as you're able to sell to one. So having a business model like that is very, very, very key. And here's why this is important right here. Because, everyone's trying to find ways to create, extra income. But when it comes to sales, people are kind of turned off by the word. But here's what people have to realize: without sales, there are no paychecks. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're an employee, whatever the case may be. But even if you're an employee, like if your company is not producing sales, you're not getting a paycheck. So sales is definitely the bottom line of any business because without sales, there's no revenue to put it just point blank like that. But if you're in a position where you have access to direct sales or just online manufacturers where you don't have to take on any overhead, but then you're also able to move freely, independently, and then you're able to access the entire world, tap into global markets. And again, if your product or service, whether it's information or something that's actually tangible, if it can fill like a continual need for any lasting demand, you're going to be in business for a long time. So hopefully that added value right there. Look forward to catching up with you all very soon. And again, the link is down below if you need more information on what is out there, and then we can be of any value. We're sure here to help. All right. Have a good one.